The table of contents for today's training. The first one is the definition of weight discrepancy in logistics, the causes of weight discrepancy, how to prevent weight discrepancy, the dispute process if your shipment has a weight discrepancy, and there'll be a recap of critical points, and then we'll proceed to the question and answers. So let's first go straight into the definition of what weight discrepancy means. Weight discrepancy refers to a situation where there is a difference between the declared weight of a shipment and its actual weight. It could also be in another language. It's a common issue in logistics where the shipment actual weight differs from the weight that was documented. The importance of this is to highlight that it can have significant implications for all parties involved. This includes the shipper, the carrier, which is the shipping company, and the receiver. Therefore, it is very, very crucial that whenever a weight discrepancy is highlighted or has been declared or has been stated by the shipping company, it is crucial that the weight discrepancies must be promptly resolved effectively. Okay, so we'll go into the causes of weight discrepancy. Now, there are a lot of factors that can pose as a challenge for weight discrepancy, but I have highlighted three. The first one is the human error, and I'll just give a brief breakdown of how human error can also affect weight discrepancy. Measurement errors. This would mean that inaccurate weighing of shipments due to errors in measurement equipment or human error during weighing process. So basically, this is saying that let's assume someone has a shipment to be exported. Someone has a shipment to be exported, and the person that is packing that package is weighing the shipment. In this case, the person might make a mistake. Instead of booking 5 kg, the person had made a mistake by writing 6 kg. That is an human error. And this can also pose as a problem for weight discrepancy. We also have improper packaging. Improper packaging means that there are different packaging materials and methods used by different shipping companies. So you could have packed or you could have packaged your package in your office or in your hub as 5 kg, but the packaging material that the shipping company is going to use is different from the packaging material that you have used. That can also be an issue. Then we also have hidden or concealed items. Some shippers may fail to declare the items is being exported. Let me give an example. They are sending a package that contains rice, and they might decide to put in maybe like a gold jewelry into that rice. This is going to pose as a weight discrepancy because the weight of the gold has definitely changed the weight of the package itself. So this can also be an issue for weight discrepancy. Then we also have equipment malfunction. The scales that might be used for weight discrepancy might not be accurate, it might be faulty, and the shipper might not be aware that that weight or that scale is faulty. So if the shipper packages that package with a faulty weight, with a faulty scale, the taking it to the courier the courier might detect that, okay, there is a mistake in this weight because the equipment that the shipper used previously was faulty. So this can also pose as an issue for weight discrepancy. We also have incorrect documentation. This would mean that while the shipper was going to input 5 kg while booking, maybe due to him being absent-minded, he might have just made a mistake and might have written 7 kg or 8 kg. So um, all these um, malfunctions that I've highlighted are issues that can pose as a weight discrepancy problem. Like I said earlier, there are several causes of weight discrepancy, which include human error, equipment malfunction, incorrect documentation, and other factors. So how do we prevent weight discrepancy? To prevent weight discrepancy, we would need to properly train the personnel in charge. You also need to maintain the equipment that is being used for the weight discrepancy, and also a documentation review. Now, by training the personnel, this would mean that the shipper, let's assume that the shipper has a shop and he has staff working under him. The shipper in this case will have to train the personnel on weight management practices. He would have to train the personnel on the importance of weighing the shipment accurately. He would have to train the personnel on proper documentation, making sure that at all times the weight that is being declared is it is the actual weight. The staff must also ensure that the shipments that are being used to weigh is correct. It is in good order. It is not faulty. Everything about that weight is on point. Also, the documentation. No matter how tired, no matter how stressed the staff might be, when it gets to weight documentation, he or she has to be he has to be on point. There cannot be any mistakes when you are giving a documentation when it has to do with weight. If it is 8 kg, please make sure that it is 8 kg. If it is 10 kg, make sure that it is 10 kg. Also, while you are booking on our platform terminal, you can also attach a picture or a video evidence of the correct actual and volumetric weights. This is found at the add items section during the booking process. So you will have already started booking. Now it has gotten to the weight section. You can take a picture of the actual weights in your shop, on your table, wherever you are. Take a picture and attach it during the booking process. This will avoid any future issues with weight discrepancy. Should the shipping company reach out to us saying that this shipper made a mistake, we can always come back to your booking process, pick out the weight that you have attached and send it to the shipping company. So how do you dispute weight discrepancy? Let's assume you use FedEx, like the picture in the slide. FedEx will send you an email stating that they have declared a weight discrepancy in your shipment. You have 72 hours to dispute this claim or your wallet will be debited. When you receive such an email like this, you click on the dispute claim button in the email. They have sent you an email. You would see this button, dispute claim. Once you click on that dispute claim, it opens a new email for you where you can now provide evidence through the picture or videos of your package on a scale or with a measuring tape as proof of its actual or volumetric weights respectively. What I'm trying to say is they've sent you an email. How do you prove to the FedEx that the weight that you declared is correct? Like I said earlier, during the booking process, you have taken the screenshots. Once you have that screenshot, in that email, you just attach it with the picture of the shipment along with the weights clearly showing on the picture or in the video. You send it. And once you send it to them, FedEx they would go back and forth with us. We'll look into it, we'll argue it, okay, this is what the shipper has provided. Can we see your own weight? When the shipment got to your own facility, what weight was declared? Then we come back and then we dispute it. So that is left for us to do, but I'm just giving you a brief explanation of how to dispute weight discrepancy if a shipping company reaches out to you. So like I said earlier, you provide evidence through pictures or videos of your package on a scale or with measuring tape as proof of its actual or volumetric weight respectively. So in the next slide, I would show you how to calculate your volumetric weight. Now, to calculate your volumetric weight, you would times the length, the width, and the height divided by 5,000 to get your volumetric weight. On your tape roll, you use your centimeter side to measure the length, the height, the width of the box, then divide by 5,000. And that is how you get your volumetric weight. Now, volumetric weight is not limited to boxes alone. It also includes a flyer. So if a package in a flyer is bulky, you measure the widest parts to capture the maximum volume. The weight obtained should be compared to the normal weights, and the higher weight should be used when creating shipments. Like I have said earlier in the training, you have to train your staffs, training your personnel that are involved in packaging and shipping of your shipments so that they understand how to calculate the volumetric weights of either a shipment that is being sent in a box or in a flyer. You can also provide any additional documents that could also support your dispute. So we've been talking about how to dispute a weight discrepancy if you get an email from FedEx or from Anchor or from DHL. Now I'm going to talk about Ship to Niger, how they dispute their own weight discrepancy. So for Ship to Niger, when you book on our platform, you have weighed your shipments as 10 kg. Ship to Niger will still reweigh that package once it gets to their hub. They are not reweighing your package because they don't trust the weight that you declared, but they are reweighing the package to avoid future weight discrepancy after shipment has been processed for delivery via DHL. This is just to ensure that the operational process regarding your shipment is smooth and is effective. So you get your package to their hub, they reweigh it. Now, how do they calculate their volumetric weights? They multiply the length, the height, they divide the result by 139, then divide that result again by 2.2. Then this gives you their dimensional weight. Once again, for ship to Niger, when you want to calculate the volumetric weight, you multiply the length by the width by the height and divide by 139. The result you get from that division, you now divide it again by 2.2. This gives you the dimensional weight. So we can see that weight discrepancy is a common issue in logistics that can have significant implications for all parties involved if the weight is not um, accurately correct. Understanding the causes of weight discrepancy, implementing the prevention strategies, and knowing how to dispute the process can make weight discrepancy effectively resolved and addressed timely. Thank you very much. Is there any question? Do we have any question?
Yeah, hello. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Um, uh, my name is Leslie from Lichicom and Logistics. Actually, I've listened to your talk about the weight and discrepancy, and I just want to talk outside the box. I want to talk in terms of getting the way bills after booking through Ship Niger, as in the time it takes before one gets the way bill. Can you talk more about that, or is this not part of the the meeting for today? Thank you.
All right, thank you very much for the question. So due to the price increase by DHL, there has been like a lot of backlog, but that backlog has been cleared at the moment. And if you haven't gotten any tracking as regarding your shipment, then that would mean that there's a weight discrepancy that would be communicated to you or has been communicated to you, but we are yet to get the response, but I believe that your account officers would reach out to you if there's a weight discrepancy.
Okay, thank you. And talking about the timeline, one gets the way bill like 24 hours or something. Don't you think is too much for getting that way bill done like that?
No, no, 24 hours is fine because they have to process it. Okay, so are you talking about ship to Niger? If it's about ship to Niger,
Yeah,
you have
I'm talking about ship tonight. I'm talking about
you
ship to Niger.
you have to understand that there are a lot of packages and every package has to be attended to. So 24 hours is what will take to get those packages resolved. Like I said earlier, they have to first check the shipment, they have to first weigh it, confirm that everything is accurate before they can start processing it. So 24 hours is fine for it. If you do not get your shipment after 24 hours, then there's an issue or there's just a lot of backlog. Is there any other question? Mr. Saka? Mr. Saka, are you still there? I can see you have your hand raised. Do you have a question?
Hello, good afternoon.
Good afternoon, sir. I can hear you.
Okay, thank you, Moyo. We really enjoyed the training concerning weight and weight discrepancy. First and foremost, I want to confirm, going by measuring the dimension that we all are aware of, and the one that what's it called, Shop to Niger does too. Are we saying by that formula we are going to have same volumetry? Either we use the normal one, that length times breadth times height divided by 5,000, and to that of Shop to Niger that uses length times width times height divided by 139, then the result will be divided by 2.2 to get the dimension. Would that be accurate? Because I've had a case where I took a bus of 3.5 kg by dimension and 4 kg by actual weight, properly well packed, and I took it to Shop to Niger. The following day, after the weight bill was given to me and it was taken to DHL for further process, immediately I got a notification on weight discrepancy that the package has increased from 4 kg declared to 5.5 kg. So I was really, really mad at that. I wouldn't know how that was gotten, but I was told that they got it through their dimensional figure. So I want you to maybe touch light more on that. Thank you.
Hello, good day. Hi, Saka. My name is Adesi, and I'm the Logistics Operations Manager here at Terminal Africa. So I think I'll just answer your question for you. You were talking about um, volumetric weight as shipped to Niger and how it's being measured. So ideally, shipped to Niger deals with pounds and inches as opposed to centimeters and kg that we're used to. Normally, if you're taking your volumetric weight in centimeters and kg, what it's supposed to be is length times breadth times height in centimeters divided by 5,000. And the weight you get is in kgs. But because shipped to Nigeria, their system is in pounds and inches, they take their measurements in inches. So they do length times breadth times height in inches divided by 139. Now the what they get, the weight is in pounds, that's LBS. They then convert it to kg, which is what we are familiar with. So that conversion to kg is now that times 2.2 that you mentioned. So it's the same thing, it's just that the unit of measurement is different. They tend to measure in pounds and inches because their own system is configured that way, while generally most people measure in centimeters and kg, right? But with the conversion, it's still supposed to remain the same, right? Hope that answers your question.
Yes, yes, I got that. Yes. Thank you.
Thank you very much, sir. So, is there any other question? Okay. I can see that there is no other question to be asked. I hope that this training has been effective and that everybody would know how to dispute should in case they get the weight discrepancy, and also how to avoid having weight discrepancies escalated for their shipments. Thank you very much, everybody. Have a wonderful afternoon.
Okay, thank you. God bless. Bye.
Thank you.